Groupthink's a really serious problem, but even more serious is the hatred which we've seen arise between people of different groups. I should just say I grieve very deeply for the loss of Charlie Kirk, and also I've great grief for his family and their loss of a husband and father. It's absolutely terrible. And I say that, though actually I always found Turning Point too aggressive in their tactics, the way they handled people. I think it's important to be really civilized. But I've learned so much about this in the last year since I lost my seat by working with Professor Paul Dolan. He's just written a book called Beliefism, How to Stop Hating the People We Disagree with. And he and I work together, though we disagree. I mean, he voted Remain, he's a Labour voter, he's an LSE professor, I'm a Conservative Brexiteer libertarian. We're very different people, but we engage in what we call adversarial collaboration, and we're trying to witness that to others. But at the heart of it is having a spirit of goodwill, which says I am actually willing to accept that the other person is decent and civilized. But this demonization which is going on is extremely dangerous, as we've seen here. It's not only is it lethal, it also has led to people celebrating this killing, and they disgrace themselves. And we really have to take seriously what's going on in our society. I think it's incumbent on all of us with public voice, both to avoid demonizing our opponents and also to refuse to allow ourselves to be demonized. And that's why I particularly mentioned David Lammy. He's never apologized for saying that the European Research Group were worse than Nazis and doubling down. It was quite wrong of him, quite outrageous. I mean, if he did not inspire violence, but suppose he had. And I think every politician should be asking themselves, how can I conduct this debate with civility? Because we set the standard by which debate, whether people like it or not, politicians set the standard by which debate is conducted. And I wish they would read Beliefism by Paul Dolan, because it's time to stop hating the people we disagree with.